we'll ask them what it's all about. And so I sent the person down, and the guy's like, so, why are you breaking your own stuff? And the guy kind of just went, it's because there's a fucking paedophile that lives there. Now, as you can see from my impression, I don't know too many hard men, and I haven't been in too many fights. But that is what I see when I see a hard man. And they asked him, and they said, how do you know there's a paedophile living there? How do you know? And he went, he's got a fucking plaque, hasn't he? Doesn't sound like something a paedophile would do. Okay, but we'll check it out. So they went and checked it out. And sure enough, there was this plaque on this guy's house. And it said, Dr. M. Norris, paediatrician. So that says a lot about the area I come from. And I thought things would get better once I left to come to uni. I thought, I'm leaving all the stupid people behind. No. I'm just leaving stupid people for messy people. And I say this because of my flatmates last year. We seem to have this kind of idea that to rubbish management, that it was just kind of like a landfill with Tetris attached to it. That if we got a line, it would all just fuck off and go somewhere else. But that doesn't happen, and we all know that. And I thought, that's fine. I've lived with that for a year. I can deal with this. So I moved out, and I moved in with people that I thought were my friends at the beginning of the year. Now I've just realised they're arseholes. And this was the conclusion that I reached, because one of the girls I lived with decided when she was drunk to get a tattoo on her foot. Now that sounds like quite an ordinary thing for drunk people to do, right? But she decided that the tattoo she really wanted to have forever was the number of blokes that she slept with in a tally chart on her foot. Now this girl doesn't have particularly small feet, but the tallies go over 3 different rows. There are 33 individual tally marks on that foot. Now, if we assume that she has slept with each one of those 33 blokes twice, once in the evening and then once in the morning, and if we also assume that every bloke that she's had sex with has an average national length penis of 6.5 inches, if we assume that means in her 21 years of being on this planet, she has absorbed 16.5 feet of dick. Right? Now, I realise that is a difficult number to process and put visually. I am 6'2", that is me stacked on top of myself twice and then some. Right? Now I also appreciate that you're all looking at me and just seeing a huge cock. But let's not pretend you didn't see that as soon as I walked out of that door. Right? But let's also take this further. Let's assume that each one of those sex sessions lasted 30 minutes. And let's also assume that this bloke was maintaining a thrust per second average of 1 thrust every 2 seconds. That means that she has been pounded 44,500 times. Right? And do you know what all that means? All that means, everything that I've just said means I had an extremely lonely afternoon with a cat player. So that's the person I live with, and I thought, I got thinking about it, and I was like, but stupidity doesn't just confine itself to our country. No. This goes a lot further. This goes as far as America, and they are the best at it. And they are the best at it for several reasons. Let's face it, they are quite happy to drag an innocent man out of his house and tell him that he's planning on blowing something up. Now, I have a simple test, again, that you can do to find out whether somebody's planning a terrorist attack. All you need to do is walk into their kitchen, open their fridge, and if they have long life milk sat there, they aren't planning anything soon. Nobody in the history of man has gone, I'm committing a terrorist atrocity tomorrow. I know what I need, tinned goods. It doesn't happen, right? And also, the thing about the Americans is, they spent 11 years trying to find Bin Laden. 11 years! That is a long time, right? And I genuinely think I could have done it in 11 hours, given the right set of tools, right? All they needed to do, realistically, was find out who the one guy was that was still buying blank VHS tapes. They all found him in minutes, like, So I'm just going to let you think on that terrorism can basically be solved by common sense and good shopping. So, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I've enjoyed it.